Hi guys, episode 39. We're back here at the Vasberg Armory. And you may remember we've got two quests at once here. We've got the primary quest, which is into the Whirlpool. We've learnt that Master Togo wants to go to the Whirlpool for some reason, to a place called the Harvest Temple, which is about here. So we're going to be rushing on to there. But first I want to do a little bit of a walk around this southern part of the forest. Unlike on the Luxons, and we're in the middle of this quest as well, aren't we, where we need to invoke the last saint. And that saint you can find in an optional outpost just down here to the south, which is where we'll be going in a minute. But yeah, unlike in the Luxon side, there actually aren't that many quests to do here in the most southern part of the Echovald Forest. So we should be able to do this all in one episode. I'm actually going to be a little bit cheeky and get a third quest. So we will have 3 at once, but this third quest, the only objective is simply to kill 40 Wardens. So it makes sense for us to get this now, before we go out and start killing them. So yeah, let's speak to this guy, Dummel Goporth. For generations, my family has worked to protect the forest and its precious resources. In fact, it was my great-great-great-great-grandmother who first noticed the connection between the Wardens and the spirit of the forest. She realized that the Wardens were doing the work of the forest spirit, protecting innocent travelers and punishing those who harmed the forest creatures, and helping to guide the forest through the cycle of life and death. After the Jade Wind came, we thought that the forest spirit had been destroyed or corrupted, for the Wardens turned hostile and began attacking anyone and anything in sight. And now, this new plague seems to have made them even more crazed and hostile. We've begun a campaign to eliminate the corrupted Wardens, and we hope that by doing so, the ancient forest spirit, if it still lives, will awaken and breathe life into this forest once more. Unfortunately, with the war against the Luxons heating up, most of our capable fighters have been sent to the front lines. If you will eliminate any Wardens you come across as you travel the forest, we'd be extremely grateful. So that's just a little bit more background information on the Wardens and their relation to the spirit of the forest. The Wardens have got a lot to do. If you remember a while ago, we were up at House Zuhelter up here, and I talked about that elite mission, that really difficult mission, and that NPC we couldn't reach. The Wardens and the spirit of the forest are very much to do with that, so bear all of that in mind. So yeah, let's go invoke this final saint, shall we? To do that, we've got to go south, further out. And this outpost is absolutely massive, just like all of the Kurzik outposts, really. So big. I always get lost. I hope I'm going the right way. I think I am. Oh, we need a party. Oh, that was the wrong wrong way. Whoops, this is the Eternal Grove Explorer area. I didn't want to go out here. I don't actually think we have any reason to go out there to do anything. There's a couple of collectors, but it's really not worth it. There's no quests, nothing like that as far as I can see. Okay, so this is the right way. This is the Morostav Trail. And yeah, it is full of Wardens. I believe that there's a collector right near here who's got quite a cool story. Oh, Brother Menlo's here as well. I know you're eager to go to the Whirlpool, but we'll do that later, Menlo. He says, let's move. Master Togo is likely waiting for us even now. Yeah, well, you can wait. Okay, so this person says, there is a legend of an artist who was given a great gift by an appreciative Kirin. As thanks for an unknown service, the Kirin bestowed the artist with several of its scales, which were then ground to powder and mixed with paint. This unique mixture enabled the artist to paint the true soul of his subject in stunning detail. Word of his abilities spread far and wide, until one fateful day when he was commissioned by the wife of an influential member of the Vasberg house. Outwardly, this woman was beautiful, but inside she was cruel and twisted. When the painting was finished, the artist presented the final work to the lady, who, upon seeing her terrible visage rendered, unapologetically ordered the artisan killed. A tragic story, to be sure, but what wouldn't I give for such a gift? Bring me 5 stone horns and you can have one of these things. So yeah, I just thought that was quite a cool story. Lots more dredge around here. The enemies around here, sort of, their levels are even higher, so fights are usually a little bit more difficult. Anyway, if I look at the map, oh, it doesn't actually give us a quest marker, but we're going south a little bit. We're going to about there, so I'll speed it up as much as possible. And we've got the Afflicted again. Yay, Afflicted. As you can see, the afflicted are hostile to all of the things that live in the forest. Okay, so you can see here, I just disconnected there, but you can see that there are these pillars here, like from the mission, and I'm pretty sure when we go in, they're going to break open. Oh, maybe not. Whew, oh no, there we go. Oh shit, everybody's dying. Fuck, fuck, fuck. But I'm close to the outpost. I'm really close to the outpost. Like, ridiculously. You can see it there on the map. Oh shit, and a load of wardens. No, 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 no. Oh, they always knock you over. Crap. Oh. Come on, let me go, let me go. I can just get close enough to activate the resurrection shrine or something. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, come on. There's no chance I'm going to respawn there, is there? No chance. Let's see. No! Oh, we're not that far, actually. We're not that far. Alright, I'll cut it till I'm back there, guys. Okay, so here we go. Much better. Alright, so these are the Heim Archives. Just like Seafarer's Rest, really. Just an optional little place that most people wouldn't end up going to. Let's read the description. The home of the scholarly House Durheim is not far from the border with the Jade Sea, but is well protected by the dense petrified growth of the Echovald Forest and the waters from the Dredge River. It is said that Durheim poetry owes its beauty not just to the innate talent of its authors, but to the natural splendour of the nearby Morning Vale Falls. And we'll see the Morning Vale Falls soon enough. So yeah, there's one of the saints is here who we want to speak to. There she is, Countess Sandra Durheim. You're the last saint, you. You're a manifestation of your past and an element of the future. I can see where you are now, and I know where you have come from. Your epic may be written in the stars or perhaps on simple scrolls, but the past, present and future will all be a part of it. The sacred histories remind us that the great houses are the strongest when bound by honour and belief. House Zuheltzer is truly the greatest of the Kurzic houses, and the wisdom of the Count's plan is clear. It is a plan worthy of Grenth himself. I grant you this invocation of Saint Erin, the wisest of our forerunners, to bind House Durheim to the will of House Zuheltzer. Thank you. So everyone was quite happy to do that, really, weren't they? Let's go back up to House Zuheltzer then. That's that quest done. We have been united against the Luxons for so long, it's sometimes difficult to fully grasp the even more ominous threats. You have the gratitude of the great houses. Ta-da! Okay, so that's all of the quests pretty much, except this Warden one where we're just killing Wardens, that I wanted to do. But there is one other outpost, just like I said over in the Luxon area, through Rhea's Crater. There's another outpost here, another challenge mission, which I want to take a quick detour to. We'll go there, read about that, and then we'll meet up with Menlo again and go to this Whirlpool. So yeah, we're going to go out into this explorable area here called the Morning Vale Falls, and this explorable area is actually named after a landmark that you can find in there. So let's go have a look at it. Right, so another bit of a long walk here, really, to another outpost. So yeah, I'll speed it up again. Mostly we're going to be trying to follow this river. What was it called? It referenced it here. The Dredge River. We're going to mostly be following it. The Morning Vale Falls are quite an interesting little sort of water feature, kind of like a waterfall, mini waterfalls, I guess, that you'll see through here. So yeah. Whoa, okay, well we wiped and now instead of respawning here, we respawn like literally ages away. I think we're quite near the falls now, but I've completely lost my bearings, so Christ knows. Oh yeah, I think these are the falls? Well, there's one of the waterfalls. Okay, so we're nearly there, and I believe 39 out of 40. We've almost got all 40 Wardens. There's been loads of them here, absolutely loads. Yeah, there we go. Quest complete. So as soon as we get to this new outpost, we'll have that done as well. Now, I know for a fact it's just up here, so I'm going to slip past while everyone else is fighting down there. And there we go. So this here is the Emmets Basin. And it's the second Kurzik challenge mission. I'm not actually going to do the challenge mission. Both the Luxons have 2 and the Kurziks have 2. Of course, the other one was the Ultram Ruins. And this one is about the Wardens. We'll talk to the guy about it. And let's go down here. Also, this area here and the challenge mission that you play as takes you into a small area here, about that size. And this is the most southerly place you can reach in all of Cantha, and by extension, all of any of the games ever. So this is it. This is the most south we can ever go in the whole game. So get a good look at those hills, because we never really get to see what's down there. Yeah. So let's read the description first. Long before the great houses formed the Council of Nobles and the Kurzik nation, Emmets Basin was a site of fierce battle between the Zuheltzers and the Vasbergs. What they fought over none can remember, but the fighting took a terrible toll. Even worse, from the Kurzik perspective, thousands of the dead were left to rot where they fell. In recent years, the bones of those fallen warriors have begun to resurface, and the Kurziks blame Ergos, a corrupted forest spirit, for these ghastly exhumations. So, Ergos, this is the name people give to the forest spirit that we've been hearing about, that is somehow connected to the Wardens. The Wardens seem to be doing the forest spirit's bidding. And Ergo seems to be a little bit pissed off recently. And if we speak to the guys about the challenge mission down here, could be this guy, Guard Karsten? I can't remember. There's 3 NPCs here. It says Ergos has never acted so aggressively before. Something must be enraging him. If only we could figure out what. Here he is. So this guy here, Guard Captain Vassi. He says, "Thank Dwayne you've come. The Wardens and the other forest spirits have become enraged and started attacking our settlements deep within the forest. Refugees attempting to return to town are being overtaken by indomitable forces. I've sent my 2 best men to help, but they won't last long. Please, you must help us." If you have any questions, what's going on? I don't understand. There isn't much to understand. Refugees from our outlying settlements are fleeing attack from 3 different directions. They're defenseless right now, and they need protection from the malevolent forces that pursue them. Guard you and Guard Walder are stationed at the portal that will transport them to safety. We need you to protect the refugees and make certain that they get through the portal. Okay, so that's kind of what's going on here. The Wardens are all pissed off, and this forest spirit, this Ergos, that is what the elite mission back up in House Zuheltz is all about. And in one of my side quest episodes, we will be speaking to him and learning about Ergos, and eventually killing him with the party of 12 people, which should be very fun. So yeah, this was the Emmets Basin, guys. Let's go get our reward for killing all of those Wardens, and then make our way to the Whirlpool. Thank you for your efforts. It's troubling to hear that their numbers have increased so much, but I appreciate your work. Please continue to eliminate any Wardens you come across. We might not be able to destroy them all, but every little bit helps. Okay, so there we go. Let's go straight back out. We won't map to the Heim Archives. We'll just go straight out. Meet up with Menlo and go to the Whirlpool. Alright, so here we go. It's about time we left the Echovald Forest, don't you think? So, hello Menlo. Let's move. Master Togo is likely waiting for us at the Whirlpool, even now. Okay, so we're going to be battling through some afflicted. Wow, look, even the Dredge want to get in there. What a huge knot of fighting. So yeah, rather than stopping at the Heim Archives, this time we're going to kind of go like that, I suppose, and come up to this sort of circle here. Oh wow, so look at these things. These are the vampire bats. I don't believe I've showed you guys these at all. These enemies you can only ever find in the Echovald Forest. So yeah, get a good look at them. We probably won't see that many, especially since we're now leaving the forest. So yeah, it's a good thing we got a little glimpse of them there. This outpost, by the way, is the one I was talking about before in the Echovald Forest that's got loads of elite skills you can capture as well. Just thought I'd clarify that. Okay, and if you look here, you remember the construct from the Sunjiang district all that time ago? I said that the main 6 professions construct could be found in that area if you returned as the explorable area. But the ritualist one was in the Echovald Forest, and the assassins one was in the Jade Sea. Well, here's the ritualist one, and I'll show you the assassins one next time. So Shiro's obviously been about here. There's lots of afflicted around, and even some of his constructs are around here. So one of his constructs, sorry. So yeah, he's obviously had quite a heavy presence around here. So one last glimpse, I guess, at the huge trees and the awesomeness of the Echovald Forest, because we're at the end. Headed out onto the Jade Sea now. Got a resurrection shrine, and this here is the Unwaking Waters. Acolyte Jorg. Menlo says, I've never seen anything like this. Such awe-inspiring power, frozen forever into a sea of jade. Should we all survive this madness, I must return again when I can take a moment to truly appreciate this place. Far beneath the Whirlpool lies our destination, Quanjun, the Harvest Temple. It once floated on the surface of the ocean, but sunk the day the Jade Wind passed, creating the Whirlpool in its wake. And Acolyte says, Menlo, we all thought you were dead? So I've heard. As you can see, I'm still among the living. We seek entrance to the unwaking waters. Okay, 2 things I want to say here. When we first heard about the Kurziks, who all thought Menlo was dead, I said we'd learn about that in time, because I was pretty sure we would. Turns out we don't. It's just like this big mystery. They keep banging on about how all of the Kurziks thought that Menlo was dead, and yet they never tell us why. I mean, even right now, right near the end of the game, they're still going on about it. We never get an answer, so it's totally up to you. You can imagine your own reason why they all thought he was dead. The best reason I've heard is that they heard that the searing happened in Ascalon, and didn't hear from Menlo for ages, so then they were basically like, oh right, yeah, so Menlo must have died, but it could be anything really, we never hear. The other thing I want to say is, this line up here about I've never seen anything like this, such awe-inspiring power, I think the idea is that that was written as if you could actually see the Whirlpool, but then at some point along the line they put this huge wall here so you couldn't even see it. So that dialogue's a little bit out of place, but we'll go through and we'll see the Whirlpool now. That's what Menlo's talking. Yeah, that's what Menlo's talking about there. The Whirlpool. This gate leads to the unwaking waters. Not many know of this entrance, and we'd prefer it to stay that way. So keep it to yourself. This area is very near the epicenter of the Jade Wind, when Shiro was destroyed 200 years ago. There are few who have the courage to seek the counsel of Kunavang, and even fewer who are granted an audience. Please let me know when you're ready, and I'll allow your party to pass. So he's talking about something here called Kunavang. Is this something to do with Master Togo's plan? Let's go in. Goodbye, Echovald Forest. Goodbye. I love the soundtrack there. I prefer the Jade Sea one more though. Okay, so the Unwaking Waters, here we are. Excellent. Right, so, oh, okay, so we're still kind of in the forest at the moment. But if we look over, we will see what Brother Menlo was talking about. I think, or will we not see it unless we get into the actual mission? There you can see the Harvest Temple, the very tips of it over there. Come on, please tell me there's a view. Once again, it's another huge outpost. So the quest reward guy's there. Come on, let me go to the shore. Yeah, this is more like it. Alright, so there we go, this is the Jade Sea. And in the middle, still not a very good view, is it really? Well, you can kind of tell it's a big whirlpool. We'll get a better view soon enough. Look at those ships as well. But for now, guys, I will see you next time. We're almost there.